Hello everyone. I am delighted to have you back for the 8th video of our Bold BI Deployment with Docker Containers series. Our journey thus far has been nothing short of amazing, and today, we're about to embark on a whole new adventure. In this video, I will guide you through the steps involved in deploying Bold BI multi-container Docker image in Amazon ECS Fargate. Before the deployment steps, let's look at what Amazon ECS is. Amazon ECS, or Amazon Elastic Container Service, is a managed container orchestration service that the Amazon Web Services provides. It is designed to simplify the deployment, management, and scaling of containerized applications using Docker containers. AWS Fargate can be used with Amazon ECS to run containers without managing servers or clusters of Amazon EC2 instance. Let's see the prerequisites for deploying Bold BI in Amazon ECS service. An ECS cluster, an EFS resource within the same security group and VPC is required for deployment. You can find the help documentation link in this video's description. Next, let me show you the steps to application deployment. Let's see accessing the ECS cluster. Open the AWS platform and log in with your account credentials. Click the search bar, type ECS, and select Elastic Container Service. Select Clusters from the menu bar. You need to create an ECS cluster to deploy the application. I've already created one, so I am going to use it. You can create an ECS cluster by following the link in this video's description. Next, I create a task definition for the application. I click the task definitions and select Create New Task Definition. Under the task definition family, provide a unique name for the task definition. Then, the infrastructure requirements will be selected by default. I change the CPU type to 2 vCPU and memory to 4 GB. Next, select the task role, ECS Task Execution Role. Provide a name for the container and mention the image URL as syncfusion/boldbi. This will automatically fetch the latest Bold BI image. I scroll down, navigate, and click Add Volumes under Storage, and select the volume type, EFS, since it provides simple, scalable, and persistent file storage. Provide a volume name, and select the system file ID from the available file storage instance associated with the resource. Next, I scroll down, and click the Add Mount Point. Select the container and source volume mounted with the resource. Add the container point as /application/appdata and click Create. Now, the task definition has been created, and its overview will be displayed. Next, let's move on to the service and load balancer configuration. Navigate to the created cluster, and under Services, click Create. The existing cluster is set as the current cluster, and the compute option has been selected as the launch type. The launch type determines how the containers run and how to manage the underlying infrastructure. It is selected automatically as Fargate, with the latest version mentioned below. Next, under Deployment Configuration, the application type will be selected as a service to specify the type of application run. I select the family as Bold BI with the latest revision and provide a name for the service. Then, under Networking, I use the default VPC, subnet, and security group that have been selected. Next, under Load Balancer, I select the load balancer type as Application Load Balancing and select Create New Load Balancer. Provide a unique name for the load balancer and select the container port to load balance. Ensure the new listener port is 80 and HTTP protocol. Next, I create a target group for the load balancer, provide a name for it, and proceed with the default configuration for the target group. Now, click Create to start the Bold BI application deployment in the service. It takes a few minutes to complete the deployment. Before that, you need to check and update the service health. Now, open the created service. The status should be healthy under Health and Metrics. To do it, click the target group name protocol, and the target group details will be displayed. Proceed to the Health Checks section and select the Edit option. Within the Advanced Health Check settings, alter the success codes to 302. It indicates that an unauthorized user is redirected to the login page successfully. Then, move on to the Services section. Within the Tasks subsection, I press Stop and choose the Stop All option. Next, choose the Update Services option and press the Force New Deployment. Scroll to the bottom of the page and click the Update button. The task will be updated shortly and should have transitioned to the running state. Within the Health and Metrics section, the status should now read healthy. Now, let's access the Bold BI application. Navigate to the Load Balancer and copy the Load Balancer DNS. Open a new tab in the browser and enter the copied DNS. You should be able to see the Bold BI application successfully deployed in the Amazon ECS Fargate environment. With that, we have reached the end of the video. I hope you found this video helpful in understanding how to deploy Bold BI multi-container Docker image in Amazon ECS Fargate environment. In the next video, we'll look at the steps in deploying Bold BI multi-container Docker image in Amazon EKS environment. Thank you for watching.